Hey guys, my name is Ramadhan and I am from Group 2. And now in this video, I will tell you about origin and function of drama. We are from Group 2. My name is Dika Ramadhan and I bring to my friends and Alfan Hidayatullah and Muhamad Sunandi Suryadina. Alright, introduction. In the unit 1, we'll learn some definition of drama. But in this unit, we will trace the origin of drama. We will also learn the functions of drama and be able to distinguish between drama and theater. All right. There are three objectives for should be able to the first given an account of the origin of the drama, and the second the distinguish between drama and theater, and the third is distinguish between festival theater and theater as a building. All right. The origin of drama. What is drama for the definition? Drama is a specific mode of fiction represented in the performance, like play, opera, mime, ballet, performed in theater, on radio or television. Considered as the genre of the poetry, the general, the dramatic mode has been contrasted with the epic and the lyrical modes are ever, like Aristotle poetics and the early works of dramatic theory. The term drama comes from the Greek words like dran, which means to act or to perform, and then which derived from the I do, classical Greek, like drew. The two mass associated with drama represent traditional generic division between comedy and tragedy. Many scholars trace the origin of drama to Buddhist actions like ritual dances and mimes performed by dancers, mass player of prides during traditional festival or ceremonies. And then in the traditional society of the pre-medieval times, sometimes the season did not come as expected. So if the person turned out for the time and there's element impersonation like imitations of action and reenact of an action, it is drama. Scholars are divided on the origin of drama, and some trace the origin to Greece, but the other in sense that drama is definite from the pattern like evolved from Egypt, which is regarded as one of the cradles of civilizations in the world. However, the account of tracing the origin of drama, Greece, is the more plausible. The evolution is clear, well documented. Apparently, Greek drama evolved from religious festival rituals that were celebrated to ensure the fertility of the land of the well-being of its people. And these festivals were connected with the worship of the god Dionysus, a native god who, like the vegetation, dies and was reborn each year. Sometimes a story about the god was improvised by the leader of the chorus, or the remaining part of the chorus. The dramatist Thepesis is believed to have been the first people to interested in this individual actor and the element of impressionism of the 6th century BC. During a particular performance, he stood for out of the treacherous, and instead of singing in the honor of the god, he sang as the god. And he performed between the dancers of the chorus, and he conversed at the times with the leader of the chorus. This drama was literally born. The important feature of the drama is communication. With the communication, it induces a personal communication and intimate experience between the actor and the audience. This makes the drama construct art, the message, in the immediate and the direct. And it contrast because You can see the actors performing and representing like a life like story which affects it positively or negatively, and you are act immediately accordingly drama acts both and literary intentions. So sorry, the origins drama is more about religions, about culture, about something like to perform with the dancers and use the mimes to perform by the dancers. I think the origins drama was really about tragedy, about like how we can see in the 6th century BC, and that's really cool for me. And then the second is nature of drama. The unique nature of the drama makes it possible for it to be read and also to be performed. Unlike the process and poetry, which depend on narration, drama is presented only through dialogue. The unique, the nature of drama is connected with novel. It's divided into chapter, and the poem is written mostly in stanzas. Drama is the presented in the acts and scenes and movements of heart written mostly in the in the 5-act structure. What is the 5-act structure? The standard for his plays. Each dramatist is free to adopt his or her own style. Like drama is temporary in the nature, every performance has a divided durations, like classes of a certain length of time. Each performance of a play, therefore, a distinct work of art, even if the actors, the compositions, and the chorus remains unchanged throughout the production. Its performance varies in the nature and the quality as one may be better than all. A good example is a case where an actor may have performed badly in one production and better in another one. It means therefore that everyone performance is overplay even by the same actors represents different realization of its possibilities, and not single performance can fully realize all the possibilities. So that's why maybe the nature of drama is really for the count every step that must be performed by the narrations, like only dialect, something like that. And then the essence of drama in theater performed by actor and stage before the audience proposes collaborative modes of production and collective from under receptions. The structure of dramatic text, unlike other forms of literature, is directly influenced by these collaborations, productions, and the collective perception. We back to mimes. It's a form of drama where the action of the story is told only through the movement of the body. Drama can be combined with the music. It's called sometimes musical drama or drama musical. The dramatic text is opera, generally sung throughout as for some ballets, dance expresses or imitates emotion, character, and rapid action. As we know, ballet was really a beautiful movement from the dance being to drama that really so dramatic. And then musicals include the both spoken like dialogue and song, and some form of drama have essentially music or musical accompaniment scoring the dialogue, like melodrama in Japanese, for example. Closet drama is a form that is intended to be read rather than performed. In an improvisation, the drama does not pre-exist the moment of the performance. Performances devise the drama scripts and audiences. I'm not gonna tell you about the drama because that was presented by group number 1. But in this group 2, we only talk about origin of drama and the nature of drama. We can see, and then so we talk about the ballet. While some ballet practices the lines and the patterns of the movement itself, like dramatic dance expresses imitates emotions, character, narrative section, narrative action. And such ballet are theatrical works that have characters and that tell a story. Not only just dance and move the body, but ballet's a really beautiful movement for presented by expression like sad, like the story will bring off something like that. And dance movement in the ballet are often closely related to everyday from a physical expression, so that there is an expression quality inherent in nearly all the dancing. All this used to be used in like convey both action and emotions. My mind is also used. Example include the like Pyodor Elix. I don't know how to spell it, but Pyodor Elix, the Cosby's Swan Lake, which tells the story of the Odette, the princess turns into the swan by an evil course. All right, for example, you guys may be watching the Barbie's movie while the Odette turns to the swan. That represented by the ballet story. I know of that movie. And then, like Romeo and Juliet, based on Shakespeare, maybe you know heard about Romeo and Juliet, but it's became famous play for the ballet drama for the story. I think this is enough for me, and then the next section of drama we will presented by Muhamad Sunandi. All right, I hope you guys understand. Thank you so much.